guys. Oh. Well, now I just don't want to do it anymore. Now you interrupted me.
You didn't even start talking. What do you
Yes, I did. I was starting to talk. You said okay.
Jesse, fucking do it.
Do it again.
No, we're already recording. Do it. Go ahead.
What episode is this again?
Uh,
6?
6, I think.
Hey guys, welcome to the worst podcast ever. I'm your one and only host.
It's not actually the worst podcast ever. So you need to just redo. Go ahead.
And this is Quinn. That's your line.
I'm sorry. What? I can't hear you.
That's your line, Quentin.
Yes.
All right. Well, okay. I do want to restart on the intro.
No, we're keeping it.
No, we're keeping it. Okay, we're keeping it. Who are we again? You're editor, and I'm Quinn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My name is Jesse.
And I'm Quentin.
Here, I'm joined by Quentin. Of course, we have our producer Destro.
Has never been mentioned in an episode till now.
I don't think he's listened to a single episode of our podcast. Let's not tell him that we did that, but let's both send him the link.
Quentin,
just restart the intro. We'll keep it in. We'll keep it in, but we have to say like what we are without interruptions.
Yeah, Quentin.
Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to the worst podcast.
Hold on, I'm supposed to be the one doing
Quentin,
the intro.
No.
Cut. I'm the one that's supposed to do the intro, okay? Not you,
okay.
me. That's how we agreed.
Wasted 2 minutes talking about this already.
No. I'm the one who pestered you, who wanted to say I was going to do the intro while you did the last one. Your lame-ass intro with K-pop being for kids, which, even though it's right, doesn't make it any better.
We're already off to a bad start.
No, we're not. Well, that's great, though, because what's the name of the podcast, Quentin?
The best podcast.
Oh. Anyway, hey guys. Welcome to the worst podcast. I'm your one and only host, Jesse, and we're here with this piece of work. Quinn.
You didn't say your name or anything. I'm just waiting.
I did. I said Jesse. And I
okay,
said,
my name is Quentin.
God damn it, Quentin. I said, my name is Jesse, and I'm with this piece of work.
Quentin!
God damn it. See, this is already bad because you don't fucking listen.
I've been listening this whole time. What do you mean? Jesse, say something funny.
K-pop.
Okay.
So
hello, everybody. Welcome to the worst podcast. What are we talking about today, Jesse?
Well, I was hoping to ask you the same thing because right now it's 8 at night when we normally do this past 12 at least.
At like a little bit after 12 because I always say that we're doing it at 12 and then I never show up on time.
Yeah. or the next day after that scheduled day too.
Yeah. we were actually supposed to do it like 3 days ago, right?
Yeah, but you never contacted me afterwards, and I didn't want to bring in the effort to ask you.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad that we didn't. Though, because we now have some stuff to talk about.
Yeah, he wanted to talk about Xbox, so yeah, they didn't do it at the end.
This is another video game episode.
Nope, we're moving on. We're moving on from Xbox.
So Xbox said that they we're going to raise the price of Xbox Live Gold to $120 a year, $60 for 6 months. And there was so much backlash on Twitter that they decided to reverse that decision, and Phil Spencer came out and apologized. Like he made a whole video of him just apologizing for doing that.
Do you believe you know the reason why they wanted to increase the price like nearly double?
No idea. Why is it?
No, I have no idea. That's why I'm asking you. I think
Oh,
it's
you
well.
know,
I have a theory. I think it's just a way to bully people into getting the Game Pass Ultimate, which is instead of the $12 or $11 a month for Xbox Gold, you can get even way more with $15 a month, just
yeah.
to have people throw in those extra few dollars in for even more stuff. Okay, so I used to have Xbox growing up. Grew up with the Xbox 360, and then got the Xbox One a couple years ago. But holy shit, when they nearly doubled the subscription fee, oh, I think I would have had to sell my Xbox for Xbox Gold.
Here's what I think. I think that since the new Xbox is running on the exact same UI as the old Xbox, and you can play all of the old Xbox games on the new Xbox, and they made a console that's like just as cheap as the Xbox One or Xbox One S, I should say, $300 for a next gen console. I think that because they did that, um, they aren't focusing on consoles anymore because they're branching out with these apps that let you stream the games to your phone and shit. Um, and they release everything on PC as well as Xbox now. I think that they are only trying to make money not by selling consoles, but by selling these subscription services. I think they're trying to get you hooked.
You think so?
That would be my opinion. And I think that the reason they raised the price is they were like, we're never going to come out with a new console ever again. That's not
Oof.
true. But I think that they're going to start slowly, like, trying to come
Branch out.
away from. Yeah, pretty much. They're going to try to come away from the console era and just kind of, like, move away from that and instead sell you the subscription service. So they were like, let's raise the price on this because we're not going to make much money anywhere else ever again.
Hmm. Uh, I don't know. I think it was pretty hilarious because if they were gonna keep it, I might have switched over to PlayStation.
Honestly, it was so funny, dude.
It was pretty funny seeing all the tweets and memes.
Oh man. I think it's funny that whenever Xbox like tweets anything, the top like 7 replies are always just PS4 fanboys, PS5 fanboys.
Yeah.
It's always like the funniest shit. Same thing with Sony too. Whenever they tweet anything, it's always Xbox fanboys.
You never see the good old Wii U fanboys anymore nowadays.
I know, right? Wii U best console.
I actually
Oh,
have a Wii U and I've never fucking touched it. Like, I played it for some of my Wii games, but after that, like, that shit was barely used.
they had a couple of cool things, but yeah, nothing that I would buy an entire console over. Like, um, I remember they had this app on there that was Google Earth, except you could Street View on the console itself, and you could use the console as like they basically had like a Google Earth video game where like you could use the console to like move around and stuff in it. It was VR Google Earth, but Google Earth would never do that because Google Earth is too afraid.
Wait, what do you mean?
No, I don't know. I just went off on a little tired.
Okay,
We're doing
moving
this.
on.
We're Steph and I are planning to wake up at 7 tomorrow or 6:30 actually tomorrow to go into town. And since it's so late in our work week, I'd say, um, for recording this podcast, I just thought, you know what? Let's do it at night. So now I'm even more fucked up than I usually am.
There are sounds that I'm making that you will not hear on Discord, but you will hear in the recordings. So have fun with that.
Oh no. Jesse, what are you fucking doing, dude?
Well, just blame noise suppression, my guy. Is there a way? Is there
Uh,
a way to actually do that on here for OBS?
You know, I think there is, but I have no fucking idea how.
I'm not gonna mess with that while we're recording.
Okay.
I'll figure that out afterwards.
Dude, speaking of video games, I'm such a nerd. Um, in the last 2 weeks, I played all the way through and beat Luigi's Mansion 3
Oh my fucking god.
Super Mario Odyssey. I beat both. I played
I
all the way
honestly
through them both.
could not give a fuck, Quentin.
I know, but I'm such a fucking dork. I did that shit.
The only fucking Luigi's Mansion I cared about was the first one on the fucking GameCube. That shit
Well,
was.
why don't you quit being a little bitch?
Ah, what do you think would you have done if Xbox kept their fucking double price shit?
I probably wouldn't pay for it anymore. Seriously, I honestly would have quit. I would have canceled my Game
Wait,
Pass Ultimate
this is
subscription.
no, but this is only for the originals. The Ultimate hasn't changed.
I know.
If they increase Ultimate, then I'm gonna stop. I actually would have stopped paying for Ultimate as well, to be honest. Just because I don't use the Xbox anymore, a PC Master Race, here.
Honestly, I really shouldn't pay for Ultimate anymore since they're putting everything on PC anyways. Like pretty soon, it's gonna be like pretty much all on PC, and so I can just
And
like
PC
have
itself is
a I
just
could just
cheaper
have
than
a
Ultimate.
yeah I could just have a Game Pass PC subscription and that's it. I don't need shit.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
I'll
of
only
it.
feel bad. I'll only feel bad moving on though, because there are a lot of people on Xbox who don't move on to PC who stay on Xbox,
Dude,
and there's also
Sentry already has a gaming PC. Ted just bought all of the shit to get himself a gaming PC, and Destro's working on it currently. So, like, I don't know, all the people that I know that I'm really good
you
friends
don't
with,
know
I was
many
like,
people, Quentin.
that's true, but those are the ones.
See, on me, on the other hand, where you are more of a introvert when it comes to making friends online.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Shut up.
Well,
Anyway,
I'd say I used to be an extrovert. Why don't you quit being a bitch?
why don't you quit being such a little cunt?
Hey!
Actually, oi! We talked about drugs last episode, but we honestly have nothing to bring to the table here for this episode.
Yeah, this is the shittiest episode I think we've done, which is honestly fitting because we are the worst podcast. But how worse can you get? No, I actually do have one topic that I wanted to bring. One singular topic. Um,
Let's see if we can stretch this into another 48 minutes.
we got it, man. We can do this.
We're gonna
Um,
milk this shit dry to the bone.
did you see the Twitter beef between Seth Rogen and Ted Cruz?
Oh, really?
It's so good. It's so fucking good. I saw today. What was trending was hashtag. That was hashtag Seth Rogen loves Ted Cruz, and I checked it out. And I guess Seth Rogen has just been replying to all of Ted Cruz's tweets with like, "You're a fucking fascist," and "We all hate you," and like, "You inspired an insurrection," and yeah, an entire hashtag got created, and it was trending, just because Seth Rogen got into Twitter beef with Ted Cruz, and like Ted Cruz started replying to all of his tweets. And it was pretty heated. It was a pretty heated back and forth between a senator and a fucking comedian for a little while there. Just saying.
Are you fucking serious?
It's pretty good, dude. Hold on, let me see if I can find the actual tweets. I need you to stall. Jesse, I need you to fucking stall, dude. Come on, I can't do this on
Stop.
my
Don't worry, I'm just making sound effects that you won't hear on the Discord.
own. Okay. Okay, so Ted Cruz said, by rejoining the Paris Climate Agreement, President Biden indicates he's more interested in the views of the citizens of Paris than in the jobs of the citizens of Pittsburgh. This agreement will have little effect, whatever, yada yada yada. He said all that shit. Seth Rogen then, of course, immediately replied, gotta get my voice ready here. Fuck off, you fascist.
The
he
tweet.
said, he said, charming, civil, educated response at Seth Rogen. If you're a rich, angry Hollywood celebrity, today's Dems are the party for you. If you're blue collar, if you're a union member, if you work in energy or manufacturing, not so much. Hashtag jobs matter. Seth Rogen, expertly replying to Ted Cruz, said, if you're a white supremacist fascist who doesn't find it offensive when someone calls your wife ugly, Ted Cruz is the exact motherfucker for you.
There's a tweet that Seth Rogen put. All jokes aside, Ted Cruz is a fascist piece of shit. Which Ted
He
Cruz
did.
tweeted.
Dude.
All jokes aside, Seth Rogen is a moron.
Dude, I love it, man. Oh, this country's so fucked.
Do you know Dean Browning? Because I don't.
Yeah, I'm so surprised that you brought that up.
I've always wondered why Canadian Seth Rogen is so deeply obsessed with American men like Ted Cruz. He responds, Ted Cruz is Canadian, you stupid fuck.
Okay, so that's I don't know. That's just fucking incredible. That's the
I
fucking incredible topic I
never.
wanted to bring up.
Holy shit, this is amazing. How did I miss this?
I don't know. It was so good, dude.
Wait, he even fucking called out Marco Rubio?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Have you heard of that Dean Browning guy?
No, I literally just said I don't know him. I just see him in Seth Rogen's retweets and tweets.
So, he got into a little bit of trouble, like, I want to say like 2 months ago, because he's a former senator. I don't know for which state, but he's Republican, and he basically, this guy was figured out. He would reply to his own tweets and say things like, with this other account, basically, he would reply to his own tweets and say, as a gay black man, I feel that as though yada yada yada, like talking about how he agrees with this guy Dean Browning's points, and Dean Browning one day forgot to log into this account before he replied to his own tweet, so he just replied under his own tweet saying, as a gay black man.
You know, this makes sense why Seth Rogen said about go back to being a gay black man earlier. That I saw. I just kind of ignored because I thought it was an inside joke I didn't get. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Interesting. So would you consider yourself an American in that case? Is Ted Cruz non-American? Really stepping in it, Sethy. I have an American passport and I vote an American. And I am an American citizen, you fucking clown. Now go back to pretending to be a gay black man and shut the fuck up.
Dude, I don't know how you missed that. It was so good.
Ah, yeah.
We should retweet some of these on our account.
I want to follow Seth Rogen.
You know what I want to talk about that also has to do with Twitter? Why is it whenever you tweet something and it blows up, there's always K-pop gifs in the replies?
What?
Why is it when you tweet something and it blows up, there is always people who will reply with K-pop gifs?
I have no idea. Because it's probably kids.
Look at any tweet that has more than 10K likes, and I guarantee you'll find K-pop under it.
Captain Sparkles, let's go. Come on, let's see. Not saying nothing about K-pop. Yeah.
You gotta scroll quite a bit, but you'll find a GIF at some point.
So eventually I'll find a K-pop is what you're saying.
Pretty much.
God damn it, Quinn. That's like saying you'll eventually find someone saying fuck in a tweet somewhere, in a random tweet.
They'll always have likes, though. Every single one of them.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not saying one here for Captain Sparkles.
Well, clearly, Captain Sparkles doesn't care about the K-pop community that I associate with.
Can we? You know what? Now that we're talking about tweets, can we mention the one that you fucking made for our last episode? Like
Is that a problem?
it honestly made me want to delete it myself, but it was linked to our fucking episode. I know mine was fucking stupid, but come on. So,
Is there a
on our
problem?
check out our Twitter, by the way. Link in the description, I think. Quentin.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, if you want to pay for the rest of the story, you can you can send us money and then go and look at our Twitter because we're not fucking talking about the rest. You can just go and look. Go follow.
You think we're always
Anyways,
gonna?
Jesse.
You think this should be our life goal, trying to get Kanye into our podcast?
Dude, honestly,
He gets like a
I'm still waiting for him to
Discord.
come on. That'd be so funny. Kanye, can you give me a in the night?
We make him
Ah,
install
man.
voice mod. He uses the voice filter.
We have got to get
Oh,
Kanye on. And it's our life goal.
it's our fucking life goal. I'll carry on the torch if you ever pass on, Quentin. I better fucking hope that you do the same goddamn thing.
Jesse, if I die, what are you renaming this podcast?
What am I renaming this podcast to?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Theoretically, in a world where you have to rename the podcast if I die, what are you naming it?
So when you die, that's actually a good question. I already have a list here. Let me pick.
It's so fucked up.
No. We got podcasts. We have the podcast. We have. Oh, I'm just kidding. We have. Let's see.
The podcast? You just take
The
out
podcast.
worst?
It just gets worse. We have pod. We have po. We have p.
We just have P. The P-cast? Dude, the P-cast is such a good name for a fucking fetish podcast.
Stop.
Where all we do is talk about piss. Jesse, we have to make an offshoot. Every episode's 5 minutes, and we just talk about piss.
Hey, Quinn, how much water have you drinking today? A good amount today.
Well, my piss earlier was filled up half the bowl.
Wait. What was the one that you died at from TikTok? You're like, oh, I'm making piss.
That's one of my favorite fucking series. It's just that dude. Wait a minute. I'm making piss.
Have you seen the one that I sent you where the dude literally swirls the bottle so it fucking
Yeah.
pours down faster and he chugs
Yes.
it? God, I want to do that, honestly. Just
You know
chug
what?
down
I've
a
actually
bottle like
noticed
that.
a trend where if you send me a TikTok, like an hour or two later, Tomas will send me the exact same TikTok.
Because I sent it to Tomas as well.
I know. I see a TikTok and I just assume you've sent it to everybody that you know is going to find it funny, but Tomas sees it and goes, let's just send it to Quentin.
Obviously, that makes sense that Jesse wouldn't share it to Quentin as well. Like, for example, I like a lot of them, like 99% of the anime TikToks that I find funny, I send it to Tomas and I don't send to you. Because you don't share the humor, or you don't watch as much anime as Tomas does, right? So I think, he'll find that more funny. And then whenever I find something fucking retarded that has something to do with political, I send it to you, but not to Tomas.
Right.
Obviously, there are a variety of other TikToks that I send to him that aren't political, but that's just the example.
Dude, that TikTok that I saw earlier, now we're divulging into just like our basic everyday lives, but that TikTok that I saw earlier where it was the girl and she was like, improvise a song based on a hospital scenario. And
You sent it to me, I saw it. Prolapse anus.
he's not even singing or anything. He's just looking at the fucking camera.
How long have you had it? 5 minutes ago. On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is it? It's about a 10.
This is a weird fucking hospital.
I like how when he says like prolapse anus, they stare at him for like another 10 seconds. It's just awkward silence.
It's so good, dude. It's fucking genius. Just, dude, I don't know why that's so funny, but we need to start replying to every single improv TikTok with just serious answers. And just stare at the camera. Oh, fuck.
Do we have a
that's so
TikTok
funny.
for our podcast?
No, I forgot to make one.
God damn it.
It only takes like 10 seconds.
Then get to it, motherfucker.
Okay, I'll make one right now. Email the word.
Don't worry, we'll put it in the link
Password.
description if you want to know all about our podcast.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, link in the description to find our TikTok password.
You know, you know how you ever seen once of those Blue Moon TikToks of people making like an account for everyone, like, oh hey, here, let's make this account for the boys on Snapchat, right? And it gets like fucking taken down within 10 minutes.
No.
No, you never seen those?
No.
We just do that for our fucking TikTok. Everyone gets signed into the fucking worst podcast TikTok. Ah. I still have to think about the names that I'm gonna do once you're gone. You know what? I'll put a memorial for you. I'll put like a tweet memorial on you, but I won't pin it. So if someone ever gets curious, they'll have to scroll through a bunch of them, of shit posts, tweets, and then eventually find yours. And then eventually I'll take it down when no one notices it, so that you never existed.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, Chief.
Okay, Jesse, I've made the worst podcast TikTok. It is at the worst podcast.
Hey, you know that one photo of the photo background for what is it called again? For our, God, I can't even think. For Twitter, what is the large photo background, like the 16 by 9?
That is two dogs having sex.
Yeah, but like what would you call that? The foreground,
The header, the Twitter
the header. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
do you have that image saved?
I think so.
Okay, because I accidentally changed ours.
God damn it! What the fuck did you change it to? Honestly, Jesse, it's really easy to find that picture. Anyways, you can just go on Google and type in two dogs fucking.
That's the thing, though, Quinn. I don't want to do that.
Why did you change it to this? Why is it Big Blue? I'm so confused.
We should get sponsored by Big Blue. Like, for the people who don't know, like, if you ever heard of Big Red, that, cough syrup tasting soda, there's a Big Blue that you can normally find it. Well, I don't know where you can normally find it, to be honest. I just find it here in California.
Big Red isn't soda, it's gum.
No, there's a Big Red soda.
I didn't know that. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, I think I remember saying it could be found in like 3 different states, and one of them was like Texas. Either way, I liked how you can find that Big Red in Texas and Big Blue in California.
Okay.
Yeah, we should get sponsored. Okay, so what would be the number one sponsor you would take, and what would be the least? Because you're definitely going to take any form of sponsor from someone. If it involves
Right.
money, I know you're going to definitely take it, Quinn. Fucking money hoe. But who would be the least likely sponsor you take from if you had options?
The least likely sponsor?
Yeah, like who would be the last person you take, last company, person,
It can
sponsor
be
you take?
anything.
Anything that is capable of doing a sponsor.
Okay, the very last, like I'm talking like behind every single thing. I would even
Yes.
take a sponsorship from the Taliban before I took a sponsorship from these people. I would not take a sponsorship from Westboro Baptist Church.
Who?
Westboro Baptist Church? You never heard of them?
No, West Vora?
Westboro.
Boro.
Westboro.
West Boror.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna need you to repeat on
You
Bo,
sounding
whatever.
out the word?
Bo. How do you spell that?
Dude, I will beat the shit out of you.
But how do you spell it?
Westboro. I just spelled it Boro.
Boro.
Are you
West.
typing with your two pointer fingers? What
Anyway,
the fuck is this?
Westboro.
Best Buy.
Okay, what's wrong with this church?
So I don't want to do more censoring, dude.
Why?
Um, so they are well known for being extremely anti-Semitic and homophobic. They will stand outside of their church and make the children that go there, the youth group, they'll make them stand outside with signs that say "God hates fags."
Oh, you know what? I'm already looking at one of the news for these on ABC. I saw this 7 years ago. I see what do you call homophobic F word sin, and I see two stick figure men getting at it on a rainbow flag.
I'm gonna leave that one uncensored, actually, just because that one's for educational purposes.
Educational. Okay, so I doubt that a church would even sponsor this fucking podcast to begin with. I don't even think anyone would be capable of sponsoring us, except for Kanye. Hit us up.
Yeah, Kanye, go ahead.
Anyway, who would be the number one spot, in accepting their sponsor?
I don't know, man. I would
Yeah.
I would take any money I can fucking get.
Who do you know? Do you know who comes to mind?
Are you talking like I would even sponsor them if they were saying that they would give us $1 and that was it? Like then I would still take their sponsorship and shout them out. That honestly, that's every company I like though. Like
That's right, Quinn. 50 cents go to you. 50 cents go to me.
yeah.
We don't even have a what do you call it? A document or anything like that actually proves that we co-host, other than just words. Once this shit becomes
I'd probably
legitimate.
give it to I'd probably let Amazon do it just because they need more money.
Hold
They
on.
don't have enough.
You know how Smosh sold essentially they sold their channel for $0.
Yeah.
How much would you sell the podcast for if it ever became successful?
Negative money. No, I'm kidding.
You would pay them. Here, fucking take this. I'm tired of my co-host's shit.
Please, I'll pay you. No, honestly, I'd probably sell it at this point where we're at right now. I would sell it for like $100.
What the fuck?
But
It's just to make up for wasting your money on that fucking lo-fi shit that you bought.
If we ever like start making money off of it, start making some profit, then yeah, some profit. So like one of the Christian people, like a prophet,
Hold on.
That was a dumb joke, dude. I'm sorry. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Dude.
Get out of here. Hey guys, welcome to the Worst Podcast. Oh, actually, I should say the P-Cast. I'm your new and only host, Jesse. The Worst P-Cast.
Jesse, thanks for having me as a guest on the P-Cast.
What the fuck are you still doing there? You left. Get out of here.
Fuck, you're right. Dude.
I hate your terrible
like
impression of the. I hate your terrible impression of the Discord hang-up.
Dude.
Shut the fuck up.
we should honestly one of these times record an episode where like we're just like playing video games or
That's
something.
what I suggested. Like episode 1 or 2, we should like play Green Hell.
It's so bad though. It's so dumb.
What
Like
do you mean?
I'm not gonna be able to hold a conversation for sure, and we're just gonna be asking questions about like green hell and shit. Oh, should I set up the shelter here? No, put it on that rock over there. This isn't a visual podcast. We should do that for April Fools, honestly. No, for April Fools, we should play like
Hey.
single player games or
No,
something.
no. Don't forget. I already told you your idea for April Fools that we came up with this last year. Do you seriously
On
not
my-
remember?
You're talking about on my YouTube channel, though, right?
Oh, that's right, your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Hold up. I am back.
You're back? Wow,
Yeah,
you were gone for a while.
No. My brother just asked me a question.
Okay.
Why are you gay?
Was it that? Was it that question?
Yeah. Okay, so for you, yeah, that's right. Okay, so your April Fool's idea for this podcast is to fucking play video games in the middle of a podcast. I already wanted to do it today with this fucking shit. I wanted to play
Or we
Skyrim,
could-
but then you're like, hey, let's record a video here late
We
at
could
night.
play single player games and just like not talk at all, and it could be just an hour long podcast of us. I
Fuck!
was just like,
oh shit! I
was
forgot
just
about
like-
this podcast.
I was just like, oh well, yeah. That,
What a
that
fucking-
just need- Okay, well, not that.
Just like another PewDiePie live stream. We forget that we're live streaming or recording. God, this bitch fucking loaded in my ass.
No, let me give you a little taste of what we do. You ready?
I don't like where this is going.
There's a bard in this room.
I hate how I hear like the white noise going off of your mic when you do this ASMR noise right now. The fuck. How many cabs can I get off of this thing?
Dude, it's already coming into fucking place. It's so good already.
give me a
We
point?
have to remember this idea, dude.
That means we have to record on April 1st. So make sure you don't have your fucking family or staff dragging your ass around. Or would you actually want this uploaded by April 1st? Recorded on April 1st or uploaded by April 1st?
Kestis, yeah.
Quinn!
Oh, that's cool. I just got a double lightsaber.
You actually do pretty good on that. I'm gonna fucking play Green Hell on my own then while you do your shit.
No, I have a question to carry this podcast along
That's
for the
a
next
first.
20 minutes. If you could buy, or if you had the money right now, if you had like $1 million, you can only buy one thing off of Amazon. You can buy the same item multiple times, but it has to be just the one thing, and it can't be anything useful at all. What would you buy? You can buy as many as you want of the one thing, but it can only be the one thing, and it can't be useful.
It can't be useful.
Cannot be useful.
I would want to buy $1 million worth of those like diamond-shaped paperweights.
Okay. One would argue that that's kind of useful, though.
What the fuck am I gonna use paperweights for though? Well, okay, so the only real useful thing is that they're pretty rocks to throw at people. So
Okay, it can't be like any any like good use. Like you can't.
a
You can't
paperweight is
flip it.
not good
Yeah,
use.
I
Quinn.
know, and that's fine. That's a great answer. I'm just throwing in some more ground rules just so you know. You can change your answer still if you want to, but yeah, it can't be like a positive use. Like you can't use it for anything good. My answer, and this is a tough one, but I'd probably have to buy, just drum cymbals.
What the fuck?
Just for no reason.
You were in a band, so I don't know. It kind of feels a little biased there.
No. Drum cymbals not on like the pole or anything, just by themselves. Ones that I can't hit that won't make a noise if I hit them because I don't have them attached to anything.
It's actually pretty interesting.
I could use them as frisbees, I guess. Um,
They're gonna hurt really bad when you catch them. I'm actually looking on it.
no, I want those decorative like food items like that like every grandma has. You know, like they always have like the fake apples.
What the
Like
fuck?
silicone or like fake
Plastic.
potatoes or whatever as like plastic like potatoes just like as decorations and shit that people have. Yeah, I want those.
You said it can't be like it can't. Okay, so what about like getting those inflatable tube men, the inflatable guys? What if we just get $1 million worth of those?
There's that guy on TikTok that bought the like $65,000 robot dog.
What the
Do you
fuck?
remember that?
No.
He used Okay, so he had this creator fund thing going and like he would plug his Venmo constantly. Um and and this guy he was able to get people to give him so much money. It was like 65 grand and he was able to buy a robot dog. Like one of those robots that they test in like the labs and shit.
What the fuck?
And it has no use for him because he's not like a lab person. He's not good with mechanics or anything. But he just bought this fucking robot dog.
I would want to
I don't
buy.
know.
You know that one? I forgot what it was for. What commercial it was for? I think it might have been for insurance or something. Or like it was this big red button you click on it, says, "Well, that was easy."
Yeah,
I would want
yeah.
those fucking. I would want to buy $1 million worth of those and just tape them everywhere in my house.
Who
You
was
get
that?
it?
Which company was that?
Huh?
Which company was that?
I have no. I think it was for insurance or something. Maybe.
Staples.
Was it really? Yeah, that probably
Yeah.
makes sense. Ooh, what about those potatoes you can buy with like your face on it?
like a Mr. Potato Head?
No, no,
Is
no,
that what
no,
you're
like an
talking about?
actual, like an actual Idaho potato.
Oh, like ones that they carve.
Yeah.
That'd be so stupid.
I mean,
Hey, you could use
technically
them.
you can use it for food, but I mean, at the same time, why would you want to buy it with your face on it?
You could use them as like you know how like people pass out like business cards.
Yeah.
You could have a sack of potatoes, and be like, hey, you just hit me up, my phone number. You can check me out here, and you hand them a potato.
With your fucking
With your
face
fucking
on
face
it.
on it. You could use them as like business cards. It'd be fucking sick.
Ah, that'd be amazing, actually. Ooh, I found something called the Sub Safer.
Oh, Jesse, I just figured out the perfect answer for me.
Ooh, what's it? What is it?
A canoe.
What the fuck?
In fucking the desert, dude.
Ew. A Zen garden litter box. Ew.
I would just buy it on Wayfair.
You know what? I would
I'd
buy.
just buy-
I would buy $1 million worth of those underpants that you like add water to and they just become underwear.
I would buy some Wayfair children.
What the fuck?
But
What
no-
about the chachillas? Oh,
The what?
the chachilla or the chia pets.
It's just Cheetos, isn't it?
I'm stuck. The song is stuck on my head. Chia. But I meant to say chia pet.
Okay.
Oh, that'd be
Those
fucking
would be
amazing.
pretty fucking random.
There's a Donald Trump chia pet. $20, Quentin. How many?
He's
Do
not
you
even
think
the
how many?
fucking president anymore.
I know, but like it's Donald Trump. So like here,
This
million.
would literally have no use.
Okay,
I
hold on.
love it,
10,
dude.
100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, 1,000,000 divided by 20. With $1,000,000, we can buy 50,000 Donald Trump chia pets. What do you think about that?
I love that you're so nonchalant. What do you think about that, huh?
Oh, Quinn, have I got a deal for you?
Oh no. Where the fuck is this going?
For the price of $11, or $10.99 to be exact, for the price of those, you can get these 90,909 of Danny DeVito's Sequin pillows.
Oh my god. Like the ones
Ooh.
that are sequenced so that you like if you like wipe down on them, it's like the pink stuff all over, but then if you wipe up on them, you see Danny DeVito's face, like those ones.
Yes. The ones that feel awful to lay on.
They do. They really fucking do. Those are horrible. I always wondered why people bought those. Well, like obviously not the Danny DeVito
For the
face
Danny
ones, 'cause
DeVito.
those are
Obviously for Danny
classic,
DeVito.
priceless, but
Ooh.
you keep
Quinn.
saying ooh.
It gets better and better.
What?
Let's see.
What do we
Let's
have
see. Hold
now?
on. For $3.82. Wait, hold on. I did my math wrong here. So, this costs $3.82. You can get 261,780 of these over-the-hill
Okay.
exercisers. If you're not sure what an over-the-hill exerciser is, it's a dumbbell for your ween.
Oh my god.
Keep the love muscle in shape.
I don't like they called it a love muscle. I think that's the grossest name for a dick I could possibly think of.
Ooh, I'm sorry, but it gets better, Quinn.
Yeah, baby, you want to see my love muscle?
Quinn.
What?
For $8.39, you can get 119,189 of these bacon-scented soap.
Why do you know the math? Why are you calculating this before you tell me?
Yes, I am.
I'm just gonna type into Google what can you get for $1 million on Amazon.
Ooh, Quentin.
What? You keep saying ooh, Quentin.
Quentin. Ooh, Quentin. Hey, Quintoni. For $39.95, you can get 25,031 cat butt tissue holders. It literally is a fucking cat with its asshole literally being the little tissue dispenser.
Oh my god, Jesse, I found the perfect answer. For an adult male. For an adult single male with no kids, the best item you can buy is a $1 Million Baby Classic Abigail 3-in-1 convertible crib in vintage iron.
What the fuck? Hey, Quinn.
What's up?
What are your thoughts on cheese?
I don't like it as much as Kim Jong-un does, but I still enjoy it. Why do you ask?
Because for $1,255.
Are we really still on this? I thought we moved past it.
No. We're on Amazon now. For $1,255,000.88, you can get 796 aged cheese wheels. Yummy.
Jesse.
What's up?
You can't just casually. What's up? Something wrong?
Hey, Quentin.
What?
For $119.
Jesus fucking Christ.
How?
I'm disappointed in myself that I asked this fucking question to begin with.
$119.49. You can get, for a very low price, a pet coffin.
A pet coffin? Excuse me?
Here's the description. It's a sad day when we have to say goodbye to our most beloved pets.
Oh
Amazon makes
no,
that
dude!
time. Amazon makes that time a bit easier with these deluxe pet coffins. Put your furry BFF to rest in a comfortable pillow, a lace coverlet, and a plush satin mattress. For your own mental well-being, read up on how to best mourn the loss of a pet.
Dude, why would you ever buy those? You know how long things take to get to your fucking house when you buy them off Amazon? Shit, my pet just died. Let's buy him a fucking coffin. Yeah, it'll only take 3 weeks.
I
Don't
kept
bother your
thinking
fucking
keep
pet
it back.
decomposing.
Uh, oh no! You ready, Quinn?
Oh no.
Oh man, have I got something better? For a very nice price of $45.86, you can get, let's see, with $1 million, you could get 21,805 pounds of fat. So again, $45.86 for a pound of fat.
Well, Jesse, I do love to chug fat. I love chugging on that lard.
Here's one reviewer says, I put my lump of fat in front of the fridge, set it in front of my plate at meals, and even carry it with me to restaurants. Hey, whatever works. Oh
Jesus
my
fucking
god.
Christ. Oh, have you seen those fucking diet gummy bears on Amazon?
No.
Or sugar-free, I mean.
Other sugar-free, okay. Well, I mean, obviously.
So, sugar-free gummy bears, they have this issue where something in them, some ingredient is changed. And the ingredient that they have to switch it out for makes you shit profusely. Just fucking diarrhea.
Okay.
So, there's a review here on Amazon. Top reviewers in the United States, JP, on some diet gummy bears, wrote, 1 star, like distant thunder. It all started at 6 in the morning the night before one of my hunting buddies had bought these without noticing that they were sugar-free. He's one of those guys always reading about the effects of food and dieting and stuff and refused to eat them, claiming they would make you gain weight. I don't think this is the right review, goddammit.
Okay, Quentin. You ever enjoy a nice, refreshing, cold drink on a hot summer day?
Jesse, where the fuck is this going?
Where you answer the question, Quentin. Quentin, I asked you a question. Do you like to enjoy a nice cold drink on a hot summer day?
Yeah.
Do you also have an irrational fear of World War III?
Yeah?
Well, look no further, for we have the AK-47 bullet ice cube tray.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so this review actually is good. It is the right one.
Okay, go ahead.
They would make you gain weight, so he gave them to me. I was out in the deer woods, far from any toilet or toilet paper. If I could go back in time, I would have ran my friend over that way, or make sure my parents had never met, because after just 5 or so of these hell-bent, demon-possessed spawn of Satan bears, I knew I should have read the comments before taking these off my friend's hands. It all started with a low rumble, like distant thunder or the mating call of a rhinoceros. I was sure it would scare away any deer within a 5 mile radius, but it didn't stop at that. My intestines began to move inside of me like snakes after eating cherry bombs. My soul itself seemed to be working its way through my bowels, but then I knew I had to get out of that tree stand. But by then, I knew it was too late. I made a break for it just as the sun began to rise. I ran like a madman in a way that I can only describe as a pregnant ostrich Sasquatch woman. I had only made it a few yards when Lucifer himself shot out of me like a potato tied to a ceiling fan. I crumbled to the ground as I tried to rip off my extremely expensive, no-scent camouflage hunting pants, but it was too late. I stayed in that spot for a while for what felt like hours. My life flashed before my eyes. I relived the time I caught my first bass. I prayed to God to kick a satellite from the sky to crush me, but my cries for mercy were covered by the explosions of Satan still coming from my body. The stuff coming out of me would have caught fire if you'd struck match wherever near it. As I sat with my tormented thoughts, I saw the biggest buck I'd ever seen in my life. Walk slowly past my tree stand, a flippin' perfect shot. I sat in a puddle of my own defeat, trying not to suffocate on the fumes coming from the tainted turds. After what seemed like an eternity, I managed to waddle back to my brand new truck, where I had no other clothes or anything to clean myself with. The smell of the truck and the butt stains left on my once perfect seats will forever torment my dreams. I have gone through an eternity of air fresheners and nothing has worked. Whenever someone has to drive with me and they ask what happened to my truck, I tell them a really long story about how I delivered a calf in the middle of the night.
Oh my god, where can I get these? We should do this for our podcast, Quinn. Just like
You
every
can
10 minutes we pop a gummy bear.
we die, but you can buy a 5-pound bag for $30.
Quinn, we gotta do this. We have to do this. We'll have to we
Jesse,
pop
I
5
don't
every
know,
10
man.
minutes.
I don't know, man. I'd be on the toilet for hours.
We have to do this, Quinn.
Steph said that she's not allowing it, but I really want to now.
I'm not getting paid for that.
Quinn, we have to.
Somebody said, what exactly is the serving size? And the people who make the gummy bears say 17. And somebody replied with, 17 is not a serving. 17 will mess you up. 5 or 6, please.
Oh my
no.
god.
I don't know, man. I'm really considering it.
I really wanted to.
No.
Steph really doesn't want me to, but I really want
That's
to.
more of even a reason to do it.
To go somewhere.
I'm gonna do it in my brand new gaming chair.
I'll do it next to Steph while
Unless
she's asleep.
you're paying me? No.
All right, Jesse, we got about 2 minutes left. You want to end it?
Do we?
Yep.
But I don't want to.
No, you have to.
No, we don't. We can just stay here.
No, you have to.
Thank you guys for watching. This is our
Yeah,
sixth
that's what
episode
I
of the
fucking
worst.
thought. Admit defeat, bitch.
Alright, I'm changing our background back to Big Blue.
No! Not Big Blue again!
Making the profile pic Big Red as well. I'll find
By
an
the way,
R34 image of Big Red.
If anybody wants to read some of the reviews on these gummy bears, the gummy bears are called Albanese Confectionery? Sugar-free assorted fruit gummy bears, 5-pound bag.
So Quinn,
You can look that up. Yeah, what's up?
if I were to buy a bag and send you some, would you?
Only if you're having some too.
Yeah, obviously. We have to do this,
All right,
Quinn.
Jesse. It's been a long day
Without you,
you,
my friend. And I tell you all
Hey,
about it.
let's get our
when I see
podcast
you
copyrighted.
again.
Right at the end, just to ruin everything.
Mm-hmm. All right, Quinn. Why don't you tell the viewer? I'll be right back.
What the fuck? Okay, I'll finish it off. Jesse, I hope you're muted. This was a very good podcast, I'd say. We talked about a lot of things that
Yep.
were very important. I'd say that this was a finale at best, at worst, the worst podcast, and I'd say it was okay.
We should just say this will be the last episode and then get ready to make another episode afterwards.
Yeah, this
Say
is
it
it.
again and
Goodbye,
repeat.
guys. This is the very last one. We're never making another one.
Never
And,
again.
if
Next
you
week,
say that we
Wednesday.
are, you're a hater, and you're the type of person that goes to hell along with the other homos.
Oh my God, Quentin.
I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like anywhere. Leave 5 stars. Subscribe. Follow. Whatever the fuck, whichever platform you're on. We are on as many platforms as you can think of, except for Apple Podcasts. We're getting there. We're getting there, Jesse. But you can find us on Spotify, The Worst Pod. You can find us on Twitter at The Worst Pod. Spotify is actually The Worst Podcast, no spaces. I don't know why it's not like that, but yeah, that's it. YouTube, you can find us there. If you want to check me out personally, at Quintonus1. If you want to check Jesse out, it's at Bad Editing Skills on Twitter. Yeah, find us wherever you can before we're gone.
Forever.
TikTok now, at The Worst Podcast, no spaces. And yeah, you can check out all our liked videos. We'll have every single James Charles video liked. So that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed. See ya.
Bye.